Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about array. Array is also a data type. In our last videos we already seen some of the data types. So we will discuss here detail about the array data type. So the first question is here, why and when we need to use array. So there is a situation that we need to store multiple values in one go. For example, there is a student and a student having some values like his name, his mobile number, his age, his address, and so on. So we have one approach of variable that we can create 4 separate variable and can use each one for storing the values. But with the help of array, we can store the all 4 values in one go. Okay, because the situation can be complex if the student may be more than one, like if we have a 10 students and every student having 4 values, so in that case we will have 40 values. So if we will use the variable concept, then we will have 40 variables, so that would be very difficult to manage those 40 variables. But if we use the array concept, then we can use the array, or we can manage the array very efficiently. Okay, so without delaying, we need to create a new file, put a name array.php. Okay, PHP syntax, and we can create a new array, like we can put any variable name like a student data. Okay, and we can create a new array by this syntax. This is the syntax of creating a new array. Or we can do like this also. Okay, yeah. For example, a student having name, age, mobile number, and city. Okay, so we can take this data in such a way. Okay, so here you can see in a single array we have taken all the data for the student. So we can print it, or we want to show the values of this array, we can do this like printar is an inbuilt function for printing the array data, or any data you can say. So if we print like this, we will get the output. Okay, PHP, it is our path, and file name array.php. Why it's not coming? Okay, the same name. Why it's not coming? Because in the line number 6 we have given the data, but after that we have just put it as a blank. Let me comment it. Okay. Yeah. It is still blank. Let me check it. What we were missing, we won't apply the comma on the keys. Earlier it was like this. We just add the invert comma because it's a string. So and any string in PHP need to be enclosed with the single quotes or double quotes. Now we will run this and you can see the output. Okay, you can take different number here if you want, like this. Here you can see the output. Okay, as you can see the output, name Rakesh, age 34, mobile number this, city this. So which is coming in the bracket is known as a index or key, and the other thing which is coming to the right side of the arrow is known as a value. So array automatically becomes a key value pair as we have given the key by ourselves. Okay, so these are the things, or these are some points we will discuss one by one, like integer index array. What is exactly, how we can let create again an integer index, like the index or key now coming as a string because we have given by ourselves. We can also give by like this. Okay, and we can see the output. Here you can see. So the index or key can be integer or can be string. Okay, and what will happen if we won't give any value here? What will happen? Let's see. Let's see this also. Now here you can see name, age, mobile number and the city, but we have removed the key. Now we'll try to print it. Here you can see still we are getting the result, but what we noticing, every value is attached to a integer key which is coming in the incremental order 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is the default mechanism by PHP. If you skip or if you will not give the key or index for any value, it will give by itself. Okay, so this is integer index array, or earlier what we have seen, that was string index array. We have also covered this integer index array without key. If we will not give any key, it will give automatically the integer key. Missing key for some element in the array. For example, let we have given 0 for this, and then 2 for this, and no, and we haven't provided any key for 34 and Bareilly. What will happen? Here you can see for 0 Rakesh, 1 34, 2 is mobile number, and Bareilly, for which we haven't given anything. It's again given the string integer value. You can see. Okay, so if we miss key or index for any element in the array, it will give automatically. Okay, array containing string as a index or key, which is also we already cover in our first example. The key can be integer or can be string. Integer and string mix index array. So array can be, so here you can see this array, the index is, this is the integer, this is the integer, sorry, this is the integer, or here you can see city, this is string. Okay, so let's see the output. Here you can see, so the array in PHP can have both kind of indexes or key, integer or string, or both. Okay, at the same time. As you can see, in the same array we have given both type of key or index. Key or index is the same thing. Okay, so what's point left? Printing the whole array. With the help of print underscore r, we can print the whole array. Accessing the array element. Okay, as we can see, with the help of print array we can print the whole array. But what if we want to print the only specific element? And one more question is here, why every time it is starting from 0? This is all the default property of the array. It will start from 0 index always. If you not given any index, so it start from 0. But if you want to start from any number, then you can specify the index, then it will start from there. So how we can access the specific element? Like this is the array, and we want to print the city name. How we can do that? With the square bracket we can put the key. Okay, we can just print it by echo. For better readability, I'm just adding a new line. Here you can see Bareilly. So with the square bracket, and after the square bracket we need to give the key name. If it is the string, or if it is the integer, we can give as it is, whatever it is. Like for 0, if we will give the 0 here, we will get the name. What is Rakesh? Let's see the output. Here you can see. Okay, so by which we can access a specific element whatever we want. How we can add an element to the array? Okay, so our array is something like this, and we want to add Rajiv Kumar. Okay, so what will happen? The element will add in the end of the array. This is also a property of array. Okay, every new element will be add into the last or in the end of the array. Let's try to print it. Here you can see Rajiv Kumar came here after Bareilly. Okay, and one most important thing you can noticing here, like index is 0, then 1, then 2, then there is a string key city, and again it's pick as 3. Maybe your questions why it is not taken as 4 while 3 is using here internally. No, it is not using internally 3 here. It is using city as index. 3 is here. Okay, so in this way we can add the element. Try to add one more element. We can also specify the index for adding a new element. For example, we at 100 index we want to store something football. Okay, here you can see again it come into the end of the array, football. How we can delete any specific element or the whole array? How we can do that? For array there are multiple inbuilt function. Okay, so there is a function called unset. What is unset? What is function? We will discuss it later, but for like a quick overview I'm just giving you. With the help of function we can just get the desired output. For array there are multiple functions for sorting the array, for reversing the array, for getting the sum from the array, for getting the average from the array, which is the maximum element of the array, what is the minimum element of the array. Array is very play a very important role in any programming languages, because most of the calculation when you building any project, and then most of the calculation you need to do with the array. Okay, so if you want to unset this value, so just call this function. If you're not understanding the function, so no need to worry. In the later video I'll explain in detail. Let's see what will happen. Here you can see the element just removed from the array, because what we have done, we have just unset it. Or if we want to delete the whole array, we can just put the array name. So the whole array will get empty. Here you can see from where is Rakesh coming. because it is coming from here only. After that we have just empty the whole array. Okay. What is array destructuring? Cool thing. We just copy the example here like this. Like there is an array which containing some data like 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what will happen? We can differentiate, or we can just distribute the value into specific variable like this. And how we can print it? If we print 1 or 2, 3, let's try copy the new break line tag. Okay. So what we'll get as output? Here you will get as 1, 2 will get as 2, or 3 will get as 3. Let me just the value you can let me just show you the output. Okay, here you can see 1, 2, 3. So this is destructuring. Or PHP array inbuilt function. As I told you, there are multiple array inbuilt function in PHP. We will discuss in detail in later videos. So that's it for this video. If you found this video helpful, please like, share or subscribe. Thank you.